welcome everybody to the first live stream of 2024. Was that? Listen, guys, welcome to the first live stream. Welcome to Real Anarchy Live. This is the first live stream from 2024. My mic is on. Make sure to hit like, subscribe. It's gonna be a quiet night because I haven't done a live stream in quite a while. And so it's gonna be a quiet night. So we're gonna have to build this community all over again from scratch. Thank you everybody that joined the live stream. Thank you everybody who's gonna be watching on the replay. If you watch on the replay, I want you to leave me a comment in the comment section because I'm setting up. Oh, the chat is finally up. I have two different setups that I'm playing around with, and I want you to leave me a comment in the comment section which one I should go with. I'm gonna show you in a few minutes when more people get here, if more people come through. So we're gonna do a little. We're gonna play a little bit and choose which one kind of suits me best, because if you guys know, some of you that follow me on other social media, I just recently moved because I just needed to get away and move to. I needed some peace and quiet. It was my birthday. I said, you know what? I'm up there. It was my birthday 2 weeks ago. I just turned red, and I just wanted, to have more peace and quiet. And I need to set up my new. I set up this new setup. I have a nice office, by the way, but I need to just do everything. I don't know if I want to go back to the way that it was with the images in the back. I had a green screen, so I was like, let me play around with some green screen stuff. See if that works. But anyway, listen, guys, this is a DCU centric live stream channel / reels, whatever it is. So if you're looking for a positive side where they talk about the DCU, the hopes, if you have high hopes for the DCU, if you feel excited for the DCU, this is the channel for you, because we're gonna be taking everything on a positive way. We going on a positive path on 2024, and I want to be the difference maker. If you go on social media or YouTube, every channel is just negative. Some of it is valid, but I just didn't want to be another channel talking negative about the DCU, talking negative about the Snyders or the Snyderverse. This is a safe space for you to find out. It's gonna be interactive as usual, where I talk to you guys on the live stream. We go back and forward and we discuss this week's news. It's not this week's news because there's a lot of stuff that happened since the last live stream. I think the last one that I did was, I think I was the beginning of November, because I was in the process of moving. But anyway, that's here nor there. But listen, everybody that's already here, thank you for joining me. It's always good to see some familiar faces. I'm ready for the Gunn verse too. What's going on, Selena? Faith Warrior Mario, another alumni. It's good to see you. Good to see you here, brother Manolo. Good to see you here. Have you settled in after the move? Yes, I'm all settled in. The only thing is that I don't know if I'm gonna do this whole thing with the blue screen. Look, see, this is what I don't like. Like, my hand just disappears. But yeah, so I'm all settled in. I'm still trying to figure things out. So, but yeah, I'm all settled in. I'm enjoying I moved to a whole different state, and I moved to the suburbs. So it's getting some time, some getting used to. Selena, my homie. Lisa, good to see you here, buddy. Love ya. Andy, Hearts, my buddy, my homie, my dude. What's going on? Malik. Okay, sorry. If you know, I'm really bad with names. Anyway, so yeah, good to see you guys here. It's gonna be a quiet night. Like I said, listen, it's the beginning of the year. I'm trying to break new grounds and go in a different direction for the channel. This week, my week hasn't been it's been good. But Dave, man, I hope you get better, buddy, because I have a routine, and you completely ruined my routine this week. Like, I knew that he wasn't gonna do live streams because of the holiday season. I wouldn't either. But I knew that, I knew that was gonna happen. But this week he's been under the weather, so he didn't do a live stream Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. But hopefully he do a live stream tomorrow, and probably likely to join. So get better, buddy. Feel better. Okay. All right. What is this? Safe space or I better be. No. This is not a type of live stream. I want you to interact. I want you to comment. I want you to hit me up. Even no. I get enough cousin. Man, your background is sick. Thank you, Andy. Listen, I got two. I had this Holo Justice. You know what? Let's get into that. I'm gonna share it again, and then you guys decide which one I should go with. Let me show you. Let me turn this off. Let me show you what the other one looks like, and you tell me which one I should go with. This is the other one. This is the other setup, and I'm kind of digging this one because it has like podcaster vibe, streamer vibe thing going, but it feels like a little bit too generic. While the first one, okay, hold on, let's put it to work. I'm gonna stay with the other one for the duration of the live stream. I'm gonna go with the other one. Hold on, 1 second. Let's put it to a vote, and let me see. How do I do this? Let's go the first one, Justice League one, and second one, podcast. There you go. All right, so let's put this start poll. All right, so I started a poll. Which layout do you prefer? Justice League or podcast? Justice League is one. Do your thing, guys. Let's go with the results at the end of the live stream, and then I'll decide. You know what? I'm gonna wait for some votes in the comment section. So if you catch me on the replay, leave me in the comment section which one you prefer, one or two. So that way, then we're gonna settle on that one until I decide to change the background, put all my comics, my pop dolls. I always feel weird saying about that. Anyway, see, you already see, we already split. First one, blue one. What's going on, Malik? Hello. Both are fine. Change it up as you feel. You know what? I was thinking about doing the blue one for shorts, because I do enjoy doing shorts. So probably I'll do that. Oh my God, I just realized I gotta hit the record. Did I hear it? Is it recording? I forgot to hit record. I haven't said anything of importance, so I guess I can. I'm still good. Let me move this. There you go. I haven't said anything of importance. We haven't gone into the news yet, So we're gonna fanboy out, fangirl out, fanbay out, everything out. We're gonna have a good time today. You're not doing your job, Selena. You did say it? Let me see. Let me go back to the beginning. Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. That's my fault. I take it back. All right, so let's get into some of the stuff that's being, this. Let's get into some of the stuff. Again, remember that I'm gonna be, as usual, you guys know that I try to be objective about certain things. Not about certain things. I'm objective about everything. Even stuff that I love. And if I don't want to say something, I'd rather say nothing if I can say nothing nice at all. So that I'm a little bit nervous. That didn't make fucking sense. I haven't done this in a while, so please bear with me. All right, so let's get into this. I don't even have my hotkeys set up. All right, so listen, guys. If you're following any page DCU related, this is this Twitter handle, DCU updates _updates. They stay on top of stuff. Sorry, I needed this to even me out because I get a little bit jittery. Oh, look at that. 80% Justice League is winning. Okay. All right. So this is a suit. I don't know, man. This back and forth with the suits about Superman and Superman Legacy and what it looks like. Even I had joined the fun and created some stuff, but I pretty much I use AI for my. I use AI to do any design. So I do AI in Photoshop to put the faces and all that stuff. But listen, I'm just waiting for the official one. But some of the stuff that some of these guys, these designers are putting out there, they just look amazing. I do like this rebirth look. A lot of people have issues with the undies. I don't have an issue with its trunks. Like, I want to see what it looks in context. Maybe there's a version with the trunks, and then it will get a second an update, because every suit gets upgraded with every film. So, like, if you look at Captain America, even the Snyder Superman got a little upgrade here and there. So, yeah. So even if it comes with the trunks, that doesn't mean that later on we're not gonna get a trunkless Superman suit. So there you have it. Anyway. Hello, good to see you here, hermano. Con la boca cerrada. Oh, that's a Spanish saying. Con la boca cerrada no entran moscas. How do you translate that? It's better not to say anything nice. Like, if better not to say anything if you don't have anything nice to say at all, I guess. All right, so So here we go. Some news from the DCEU. Some really real news. You guys remember a while back, Phoebe Devenor, the Nevor? I'm sure that I'm butchering her name. She was on the running for Lois Lane, and she was in an interview and she talked about her experience during the casting process. She was almost casted. I had a whole spiel about that. She was almost cast as Lois Lane. She was never my betting horse. I'm happy with what we got. But she said something about the whole process, where she said it was a whirlwind, and then I realized that it was over, but it was great. She says Superman. She's the brain. She's actually the fearless one. This is something that she said on an interview, and a lot of people had lost their mind about this. And in all fairness, there is a stigma going around with films in general, not just CBMs. I know that CBM are the top of money-earning movies right now, except for a few. Well, I think that's not the same, because I cannot say that anymore, because Barbie and Oppenheimer are the biggest earners last year. So, but then again, while they were, there was really nothing else that came close to that. But listen, that's true, Manolo. She looked like she could be Lana Lang. Anyway, but so let's go back to this. So yeah, so a lot of people went on social media live streams, and they started going off on these little comments, making it seem like that she was gonna be the superhero that was gonna save Superman, like it was gonna be all woman power, which is fine, to me in context. But if you look at the history of Lois Lane, even go back to the comics, go back to the previous movies, Lois Lane has saved Superman numerous times. And when she says she's the brain, she's not wrong. She's brilliant. She's a Pulitzer winner writer. And that's one thing that I want to see from her. Like, I want her character to have this speaking pattern that you only see from brilliant people that can write amazingly and talk like somebody who has an impeccable writing skill. And I think that's something that I want to see from her. But anyway, going back to the lore, she is the anchor. She is the heart. She is Superman connection to one of the connections from Superman to humanity. That's that's what connects him to his human um, upbringing or his human side, because he was brought up in a farm, but he's an alien and he needs to be reconciled that idea of him being a super being or a god, but at the same time he wants to feel human, and this is the woman that grounds him and makes him feel that he's human, and him in the relationship that he has with Jimmy Olsen and another relationship that he develops along the way. But this whole argument about her, she being the brain and the one that who actually saved her, and she's fearless. If you read the comics, you know that that's who she is. So what that tells me is that James Gunn is writing a good script for. Even though I would prefer females to write female roles. But I'm not saying, that's not to say that he's not gonna do her justice. That's not, because he's a geek at heart. He understands those characters, so I think he's gonna do just great with her character. I think he's gonna write her just the way that she's supposed to be. Yeah. So sorry. Yeah, so I will not subscribe to all that nonsensical stuff going around. Hey, Omari, good to see you here. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to everybody else. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, welcome. Make sure to hit like, subscribe. If you're new here, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section after the live stream. Or join us every Thursday here at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Next week, I'm gonna do the live stream a little bit earlier, because I'm gonna have Will from our movie reviews, our movie news. Oh my God, I always get it wrong. He's cool cat. What's going on? Hey, Temple. Good to see you here. Are you DCU Temple? You change your name or use Temple? Okay, all right, but good to see you here. Yeah, happy New Year to you too. Yes. So yeah, I think she's gonna be doing it. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea for her to play Lala, right? But anyway, so that with that being said, I think I don't think people should be already assuming that it's gonna be a woke Superman. That's because I think. Let me see if I find it. I was not prepared for that one. I think somebody tweeted something out to James Gunn about it. I'm like, you know what? It's a fair statement to say that some of the stuff is a little bit too woke, and what is it, the MCU, quote unquote. But I don't think that's what's gonna happen with this universe. I just seeing that James Gunn is staying true to those characters. It tells me that he's not gonna pander. Of course, he's gonna, make some adjustments here and there, but I think where the characters needs to be true to the character, he's gonna go full on with those. Like for instance, the Jimmy Olsen character. Like, I was already used to seeing a black Jimmy. That didn't sound right. That didn't sound right. I was already used to see a black Jimmy Olsen, because from the animated series, from the TV shows, I was already used to it. Hey, BFF is here. Hey, what's up, buddy? I love this man. I love you, Jason. Good to see you here. So I was already used to seeing a black Jimmy Olsen. So when he went and cast this young man to play Jimmy Olsen, I'm like, oh my God, he's just gonna go full on comic book accurate with everything else. So I'm fine. I think he's not gonna go woke. Representation matters. I think that should be included. But I think whenever you write something, write it with intent to be doing justice to what you're trying to represent. Don't do it just to fill in a quota or checkbox. Here, this character or that character or this gender or this ethnicity or whatever. Don't do it that way. Do it from top to bottom, because it was original design that way. That's my 2 cents on that. Will you stream Suicide Squad? Will you stream the Suicide Squad game that's coming in on February 2nd? No. You know what? Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know. Let me think about that because I wanted. Yes, it's a DCU channel, but I don't know. Gaming is something that I want to get into because then YouTube likes to do something. They like to do finicky stuff whenever you start going off of tangent. Like you have to be very niche. Like for YouTube to find you or push your stuff out, you have to be very niche. So I'm very cautious when I start talking about something else. Like I wanted to talk about Rebel Moon, but I'm like, no, let me not talk about Rebel Moon because then I don't want my channel to be for YouTube not to find where to place me. Anyway, so but anyway, thank you for joining the live stream. Make sure to subscribe. Hey, oh yeah, darn. Dude, I'm really bad with names. Anybody that knows me, you'll know that I'm not. Darian. Welcome to Real R&D. Make sure to subscribe. Ben is right there. Anyway, so nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. 9 o'clock every Thursday, 9 o'clock. Thank you for finding this channel. People talking, let me see. People taking quotes and blowing them up for no reason. I can't believe. Yeah, I know. It's just, I don't, you know what? I don't know why people, because I think it's for clout. People are just negative, and it's Twitter. People are just, by nature, the word Twitter or X, whatever it's what you want to call it, it's negative. It has a negative connotation to it. So there goes that. So you're not gonna get. It's more likely for somebody to be negative to be positive on Twitter. So that's what it is. So Margot Robbie. Listen, when James Gunn decided to reboot this universe or soft reboot or whatever you want to call it, he was very hesitant to say anything about Margot Robbie because Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn, is the equivalent to Christopher Reeve Superman. Like Christopher Reeve defined the role. So now, like every character every actor, even though he looked like Superman from the comics, but every actor that has come after Christopher Reeve has to look like at least close to Christopher Reeve. Because if you look at Brandon Routh, you look at Henry Cavill, Henry Cavill, and you look at David Corenswet, they all kind of look like that guy because he embodied that character. He made it his own. He put his stamp on it. He said, I'm the mountaintop. This is what everything that comes after me has to, compare to this or come close to this. And I think that's what Margot Robbie did with her Harley Quinn. She made it her own. This was a character that was created for the animated series, and she was able to create it grounded to a degree, but she made it her own. She made it her character. Now every person that's gonna be cast on this universe or in a fantastical DCU where Harley Quinn exists has to use Harley Quinn, Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn as foundation to build from. Because she made she made this character. So I understand why James Gunn was coy about saying anything about her. I remember there was one time where people were saying that she's not coming back, and he came out and defended it, that stop saying stuff like that because it could hurt people. But it's just him trying to save that character because he loved Margot Robbie in that character. And even though Margot Robbie, when the Suicide Squad came out, she was kind of like on a fence. She was like, don't make me this main character. I'll come back and play one more time, but I don't want to be the main focus. And I understand. And she, anyway, so she had an interview in Vanity Fair when Margot Robbie said the following. I always wanted Harley to be a character that would get passed on to other actors to play. Oh my God, why am I reading this so bad? Based on other actors to play, the way they are so many iconic characters. That was always the dream for her. Listen, every character I think it was Christopher Nolan who said, we don't own these characters. Nobody owns these characters. Well, Warner Brothers does. So anybody can come and put the stamp on it. She is at the mountaintop. Like I said, everything that comes after her has to look at that body of work to build a different version of whatever it is, but without stepping to, something different, but not stepping too far away from the original. And that's gonna be hard, but at the same time, I'm excited. I want to see something new. I want to see what other actors do with the role. I know Lady Gaga is supposed to play like a version of that character, but I think that's more of a grounded character. I was watching Joker the other day, by the way. Good, freaking great movie. But I think she wants to step away because she's already getting too big for this character. She could potentially win an Academy Award for Barbie, which to me, like, it's all subjective. Barbie was not for me. I thought it was an okay movie, but I didn't get the hype. But it's not a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination. But it just wasn't for me. It just didn't resonate with me. I don't know what it was. But anyway, so she has a production company. She's like moving in the business. She's evolving as an actor. She's evolving as a businesswoman. So she doesn't want to typecast into this character or be held back by this character and just be known for Harley Quinn. She did what she needed to do with this character. It's time for somebody else to take upon this character and do their own thing. But I do wholeheartedly, like, I would love to see her again, but if she walks away and somebody else does it, more power. I wouldn't mind that. And at the same time, she's not cheap anymore. She's a bona fide superstar, so she's not gonna be cheap. And one of the things that I noticed that with the casting that with Superman Legacy and the DCU is that they're not going after the big names, at least not yet. So there goes that. I was asking, let me see, should I refresh this? Can I refresh this page? Damn. Why this looks, hold on. I know I posted this before. What did I ask this question? Anyway, it's all right. But anyway, oh, there it is. There's a better view. Yeah, those are her business partners. Harley's so fun, Harley is so fun and can go in any different direction. You put her in someone else's hand, and it's like, what are they going to do with her? The options are endless. Facts. I don't have my drops. That's one thing I'm missing. So I think, you know what? It will be fine. I think I'm looking forward to who else is gonna come on board and do their thing with this character. Oh man, the Penguin. I'm intrigued by this series. Oh wait, I didn't notice that. Let me turn that off. Give me 1 second. Sorry guys. I have a second. Sorry. Super chats. If you guys want to, because I don't want the super chats on just yet. Sorry. How do I can't do it anymore. Oh. Damn it. Never mind. All right. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see if I can go back here. No, I cannot turn it off midstream. All right. Thank you for the super chat, Alex Lopez. Let me see. Let me put it back here. Changes aren't always a bad thing. Hopefully, the new Harley is good as Margot was. I don't think she. Thank you for the super chat again. I don't think. I want the person to take on this character to be different, or even better. I want the characters to always evolve. I always want the characters to always be better. Well, at least for the person who's taking on this character to attempt to make it better. Thanks for that again, Alex. But yeah, so going back to this, yes. So Penguin series, this is something that I'm really looking forward to, because from what I've seen so far, it looks like it's gonna be like a Sopranos version of the Penguin, or the Sopranos version of Mary's Sopranos, and I'm all for that. I'm really looking forward to this, and it started after a long break because of the writer's strike. Is back on track, and is back on track on filming. So anyway, I'm glad to see that. I'm looking forward to this. Really looking forward to the Penguin. The Penguin has a stack casting list. My favorite, I love this guy. I love this guy. Mark Strong as Carmine Falcone. I didn't know this kid was Dominican. Shout out to my Dominican peoples who represented in the DCU. But anyway, so yeah, Mark Strong is like a DCU alumni. He's like he always shows up somewhere in the DCU. So I'm glad to see him in the Mary's universe. He was like perfectly cast as Sinestro. I just wish that movie would have worked out, because he would have been perfect. Yeah, Kelly Cole. Yeah, she is. The Harley Quinn. Can she play her in live action though? How old is she? Because I wouldn't mind her. I wasn't not a big fan of The Big Bang Theory, but yeah. Happy New Year. Let me see. Lisa, that's definitely part of. Oh, did Lisa say something? I'm sorry, Lisa. I missed what you said. See. Oh man. James Gunn is hiring younger talents for a lot less money. That is the yep. That's true, for a whole lot less money. And not only that, if it is young talent, cheaper, and it's gonna last longer, because you remember that he's crafting this universe for the next 10 years. So I think that's also a determining factor. The money side, of course, yes, I totally agree. But at the same time, he's also got to keep in mind that he's got to keep these characters looking fresh for the next 10 years. And that's why some of these characters from the DCU they're not making it into this universe. Yeah, there you go, Manolo. Thank you, Manolo. Penguin is gonna let me see. Penguin is gonna be late this year. I think so too. I might get delayed because the writing strike got messed up. Yeah, Creature Commandos is coming out later this year. I heard something about Creature Commandos. I wonder if they're gonna show something for other than. The only reason why I'm really excited for not really excited, I'm intrigued for Creature Commandos, because I do not know what direction they're gonna go, if they're gonna tease other characters. That's what I'm intrigued. So I'm looking forward to seeing Creature Commandos, because that's gonna give you some indication of how large this universe. Like when they start dropping names, so and so, Superman, Batman, Aquaman, then you know we in the deep waters of the DCU. Anyway, so this is something I wanted to discuss, because like I said before, I love Mary's. I love everything. Even though his movie, I felt, and I try to be positive, that the Batman doesn't have a lot of rewatchability value. To me, it's a little bit too slow at times. But it's still a very, very good movie. But it's just a little bit slow. But Mary's is a fanboy. He understands Batman. He understands the Rogues Gallery. He understands the universe. So this is why I'm looking forward to the Penguin, and I was looking forward to GCPD series, which turned into Arkham, a horror type of show. But anyway, so this is something that broke a couple of 2 weeks ago, I believe. When somebody asked him on social media, I think what's the name of the freaking social media? threats. Okay, threats. So this guy asked him, "Sir, could you tell me if Matt is producing another Batverse project other than the Batman 2, Penguin, or an Arkham?" And he said, "Right now, Matt is producing Arkham as a DCU series. So there's just the two for now." So this surprised a lot of people, including me, because all this time I thought that Arkham was gonna be Black Label, Elseworld, part of the Matt Reeves verse. But you gotta remember that this was announced. This is something that was talked about, but it was not made official. And I remember that it was first the GCPD, and then it turned into Arkham. And then that's when the company. That's when James Gunn was hired to run the DC division, be the co-CEO of the DCU. And I remember around the same time when James Gunn, Matt Reeves in an interview said, "Oh well, I'm meeting with James Gunn in a couple of days to go over, so we don't. So I think it was, so we do some air control. I think I'm paraphrasing. So we do a little bit of air control, so we don't overstep on each other's projects and whatnot." And I think during that conversation, that's where James Gunn and him agreed to do Arkham as a DCU series in that part of the Matt Reeves universe. And I like that idea. Listen, having somebody like Matt Reeves involved in the DCU, a win is a win. A win is a win. That's the way that I look at it. I think this is a win for us as DC fans and Batman fans, because I do not know what direction they're gonna take this new Batman into. I know we already have a director, but we haven't had any cast announcement who's writing the film. All we know, the only thing that we know from that film, from the DCU, is that Matt Reeves is gonna be involved with the Arkham series. And one of the things that I'm hoping for the Arkham series is that they don't do like the cop story. Like I don't want that. Like we have so many cop shows that is just like unbearable. I wanted the one thing that I was thinking is that Matt Reeves and the team and James Gunn should be crafting the show from the perspective of the villains, because it's gonna be based on the rogues that are in Arkham Asylum for the mentally insane. And one of the things about villains is that villains, they swear to God, they believe that they own the right side of history, that they are doing this, what they're doing is right. So telling those stories from their perspective, I think it's a fascinating thing. I think that would be a good idea for James Gunn and Matt Reeves to do with the Arkham series, because I know they're gonna introduce a bunch of characters. One of the things that I remember that with the Joker film is that I didn't want a Joker sequel. I wanted another character treated the exact same way. Tell your origin story, tell a different story with those characters, ground them, make them more human. And at the same time, I was thinking about either Lex being one of them, or Mr. Freeze. And I'm thinking now, here's an opportunity. You can take the show and make it about the villains. Tell the stories, why they became who they are, what is the motivation, what drives them, what is the thing that makes them tick. That, besides the Joker, we know the Joker is just a mad dog, but everybody else has great stories. Like Roman Sionis, this one that I was so looking forward to that movie, but wouldn't get the real Black Mask. I would love to see a real Black Mask story. I wouldn't mind seeing who else I would see? Clayface, definitely. I want to see a Clayface. Court of Owls has been teased in the film, so maybe no, not Court of Owls, because then have a. Anyway, so the concept, I would love that concept, just to tell the story from the perspective of the villains and all those nut jobs in there. One Creature Commandos release date on the Relate Max, and it is just slate on. You know what? We might get something on San Diego Comic-Con this year. This year is the beginning of the DCU. This is the beginning. This is, in 2 months they're gonna start shooting Superman Legacy. So yeah, we're doing good. Tempo. So this sheet, damn, never know. Okay. I want Arkham's show to be an anthology series with Joker being. I don't want Joker. I don't want more Joker. Telling stories of each villain in each episode. Well, see, like, what's the name of the episode? Who got him? You found our villain from my Batgirl story. What? You found out the villain for my Batgirl story. Oh, that's what it was. Good to know. Look at that. I guess I should be in Hollywood. I wonder. Arkham. Yes. What's the name of that series? That episode from the Batman animated series. Who done it? Who killed it? Almost got him. Some shit like that. That, like, from that, because each one of them is telling the story how they almost got him, but that. Like, we already seen that, and it would be nice to see that in live stream on a live action, but no, I want to see it. I want to see their madness. What makes them tick? Why they went crazy? Why they continue to pursue this villainous path that they on? That's what I want to see. Ooh, San Diego Comic-Con is gonna be lit this year. Yep. Legacy teaser trailer, surprise cast, crew appearance at the con will be sweet. Facts. Yes, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I think we're gonna get something. Yeah. So let me go back out of this. Yeah, I already spoke enough about this. Forgot to delete this. Tempo. Ben, do you think the Rogue show leak is true? Which one? I don't know. He doesn't. I don't know. You know what? I cannot put up a pin on James Gunn speech pattern, because he finds a way to say stuff without saying anything. So I don't know, but when he didn't say anything about Wonder Woman at one point, saying Gal Gadot not saying that she was still in the DCU, and he didn't say anything, everybody was assuming that she was still part of the DCU. Let me see. Rogue show? Let me look that up. Rogue show. Let me see what you're talking about, buddy. So now you got me intrigued. Google. Rogue show. DC. Let's see. Oh. Let's put it in here. Is this out? Okay, Batman Rogues in the DCU and Mary's universe. It seems that Mary's is going to use all the main Batman rogues since he's already. Oh. So it is. I didn't know that. All right, so Rogue, since he already has Joker, Penguin, Riddler, Catwoman, and it was reported he's using Clayface, Pig. I think it's in the Mr. Dr. Pig or some shit like that. I forget his name. And Scarecrow too. What does that mean to the DCU, Gotham? Do you really see them using these characters? I think so. And I hope they go. And if, because I think I got a feeling that this version of the DC, this Batman version, which is supposed to be a fantastical Batman, because I feel like Matt Reeves can navigate on both worlds. He can give you like, if you look at his body of work, he can deliver a fantastical Batman or fantastical universe for the Batman. And I think him Matt Reeves, James Gunn, and the Muschietti they can conjure up something amazing, and I got full faith. Like after especially watching the Flash movie for what it's worth, that Batman action scene was incredible. It was really good. It was like straight out of the comics. Anyway. Azteca Aguila, good to see you here. Only thing DC I'm looking forward to is Joker, Folia Dukes, the Penguin, and the Batman 2. That's fine. When do you think the trailer for the Penguin and Joker 2 will drop? I think the Joker 2 is long overdue for a freaking trailer. That movie's coming out this year. Like I got a feeling like anytime now. Like anytime, probably sometime this month. Hopefully. Yeah, but I like this idea. I like this idea of them. What is this thing getting cut off? Give me 1 second. Why is it getting cut off? Sorry. It's getting cut off. I didn't even see it when I moved it. Okay. So yeah. So Batman's in, I didn't. Thank you, Temple. Thank you for putting me on this. But that's a good. I'm always on cinema. I'm always in spoiler. But yeah, that's that. Listen, that's the way to go. Professor Pig. I'm scared. Listen, I would love to see that. But again, I want to see all those stories told. Like we already know Catwoman and the Riddler and Penguin story, but Clayface, that will be amazing. But see, because you mixing one, because this person is missing two things. You think that Matt Reeves is going to use all the main Batman series. He already has the Joker, but that's from his movie. And this show is gonna be based on the DCU. So I don't think he can use. Maybe he's gonna use the other, but Joker, Penguin, Riddler, and Catwoman. I don't think they're gonna. If they're gonna be part of the show, they're gonna be on a different capacity. Anyway. I meant the Flash Rogues. What the hell are you talking about? Let me see. Joker trailer could be it. Ooh, that's a good call, Azteca Aguila. I'm sorry. Oh man, that's a good call. That's a good call. Man, listen, why you making me look crazy? This is what I get for listening to you guys. No, that's kidding. You know that you guys are my co-host. Let me see. Matt Reeves, Flash Rogues. Reeves developing Batman Rogues. No, see, it says Batman. Oh look, everything I see is Batman. Rogues, Flash, villain. Oh, no, I don't see anything. No, I think you steer him in the wrong direction, buddy. Growing approach to story is to start at the edges with lesser known characters. Facts. That's what he does, and he's the best at it. Okay, so it's been, how long have I been here? Oh, almost an hour. Jeez, I'm not even halfway through. All right, so let me show you this one more time, and you guys tell me. Let me go back here. You guys tell me which layout I should be using. The Justice League one is winning, by the way, and let me show you the other one. This is the other one that I was working with, and this is, you already saw the Justice League one. All right, so let me know. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you're catching the live stream, and tell me which one I should. If you're catching the replay. Okay. I see that the Justice League, everybody's loving it. So I think because it goes along the line with the whole DCU theme. So I think I'm gonna keep I think so. Let me wait. Let's see. that's the one that's winning. I think it's gonna win. And I'm gonna be replacing each one of these characters back here with the actual superheroes when they start getting, at least when we get the Trinity, because we only, I think that's Gauss. Anyway, let's get into some of the stuff. Yeah, exactly. That was the idea. Yes, sir. That was the idea of the Hollow Justice. Yes, we are the Hollow Justice. At least trying to be. But yeah, so let's get into this. Let me go back in here. There you go. So no more DCU. Just gonna gloss over this. The last movie that came out was Aquaman. Aquaman is fairly is performing fairly in comparison to all the duds that came out this year. Not only from DCU but also from Marvel. So it's not. I think there is a level of fatigue. Oh, actually, I have a piece that I want to share with you guys that kind of sheds a little bit of light on the whole thing of CBM being kind of. I don't think that there is a fatigue on superhero movies, but we'll talk about it in a second. Yeah, you failed me, man. You have failed this city. I'm only. Yeah. Hey, thank you. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. I'm only here on Thursdays. Thursday at 9 o'clock. I do videos throughout the week. I do little clips. I do shorts. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and watch out for those. And I do video essays. I like doing those video essays because I like to. It takes take a little bit of time. I edit it, put it together. It's fun. Anyway, so yeah. All right. So let's get into this. This is something that happened between yesterday and the day before yesterday. So David Ayer, the whole Ayer cut, and no problem, buddy. It's not a problem. Not a problem, buddy. Good to see you here. So David Ayer said on his social media that he was done, that he's not gonna fight for the Ayer cut, that he was moving on with his life. His peace is more important than anything else, and I support him. One of the things that I said many times before here is that I will not. I follow him, and I don't know why he follows me. I'm looking forward to see The Beekeeper. I saw The Beekeeper in front of the Iron Claw. Oh my God, the Iron Claw! I should have said something about that movie. The Iron Claw is amazing. It's really good. It's a really good movie. But I saw the Beekeeper trailer, and I think that's when he started following me. I say something about the Beekeeper, and it looks fun. It looks like a dumb, fun popcorn film. I'm glad that I'm like within walking distance of the movie theater, so now I'm gonna be in movie theaters almost every week when movies come out. And that's the next one that I have already got my tickets. No, I'm getting my tickets tomorrow or after the live stream, because I'm meaning to do it. But I'm gonna watch this movie. I'm gonna talk about it on one of the live streams. But anyway, so yeah, so he said that he's done with the DCU, and one of the things is that when he said this, he pretty much alluded to the fact that the powers that be do not care about this film, do not want to see this film, so he's ready to move on. So people automatically assume that James Gunn again lied, because that's what all these channels, all these YouTubers, all these Twitter handles like to automatically assume that James Gunn lied. And let me keep it a stack with you guys. Let me be completely transparent. He could very well lie to David Ayer. He could very well have lied to his face, and say all those things and probably promise the world. That's fair. All those things could have happened. My argument that I always made was when the James Gunn himself said on social media that he would give this movie a pass, or that he would put it on movie theaters, and there isn't such a thing. Now, David Ayer doesn't come across as the type of individual that will lie about something. This is what David Ayer said, right? David Ayer said, Gunn told me it will have its time to be shared. And when I see that, and again, I'm I'm playing both sides. See that I'm being very just to each side. James Gunn never said it, but and he could have very much lied to David Ayer. But let's keep it a stack. Remember a couple of months ago when Gal Gadot was promoting Heart of Stone and kept saying that we met, that we doing this, that we I'm not done with Wonder Woman. What happened? She's not Wonder Woman. She's done with the character. James Gunn never said publicly that she was going to come back. So she did it at a time when she was promoting her movie to get some traction, so to get some word of mouth, and have people talking about the film and her, and kind of, one thing kind of attaches to the next. It's like one of those things that Martin Scorsese does. Every time he comes out with a new movie, he says something stupid about a Marvel movie. And then gets everybody riled up, and then they find out, oh, he's promoting his film. And people like to ask him questions anyway. So going back to what I'm saying is, I'm trying to be fair to both. Yes, James Gunn could have very much lied, or David Ayer could have been also exaggerating the truth. I don't think, and again, I don't think that that David Ayer is the type of individual that would do that. Like, I see him in interviews, and I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Another thing that I noticed is that when he said, Gunn told me, like, bro, you talk to the boss and you put in stuff that you talk to the boss about in public, that's not a good look. Let me explain what I mean by that. I work in a company, and I get calls from clients saying, hey, I heard XYZ product is being developed by you guys, and I know the CEO of my company say some things, but I never, I always try to stay clear from contradicting him or repeating something that he said or saying something that he said to me directly. Like, if my CEO doesn't say to me, hey, you could tell this client XYZ, I'm not opening my mouth, because that is a bad look. You never say something again that could contradict your boss or can make him look bad, because him putting that stuff out there, now James Gunn has to say, well, I did say that in privacy, or he could have very well said, hey, yeah, go ahead and tell the whole world that it's gonna come out on time. But like stuff like that, like, I'm very cautious with stuff that I say in public, to clients when it's talking about my job, because I had to protect my company and my CEO before anybody else, because he's writing my checks, even though the clients are kind of writing my checks adjacent, but you know what I mean. So I thought it was a weird position to put the new CEO in by putting a statement out like that. And another thing to say, that he said he absolutely deserves to launch his DC universe without more drama about old projects. So this is what I find befuddling about this little statement. It's like, in this statement, he's saying, listen, I'm going to have my time to shine one day, but James Gunn is within his right to start his universe without anything to get on the way of that, right? I don't want to be the cause of any drama. I don't want to be a thorn in his shoe, a thorn on the way for him as he crafts his universe out, right? This is what he said. And all of a sudden you come out and say, oh, I'm done because the CEO doesn't want it. Like, so which one is it, my dude? Which one is it, my brother? Because I'm befuddled by your statement, by your initial statement, and now you're saying something different. So I don't know if David Ayer got a little antsy and said, hey, when can we get this movie? Can you give me a date? Can you tell me when? And he's within his right to ask about this, because he wanted this film. He did spend time. This is a movie that he probably being judged by, because it wasn't the one that we saw. It was a bastardized version of the one that he did, and the one that he did plays better, and I believe him 100% because I've seen Fury, I've seen most of his movies, and the guy can write and can direct. So even though I had a problem with this character, I don't like the vision that his take on the Joker, but I think he does have a better version of this film somewhere. So, but I got a feeling like that it's a combination of a lot of things. His movie coming out, him getting a little bit antsy, because if he got antsy and say, hey, listen, can we get this movie out? And maybe that's what happened. He pushed it out and said, hey, listen, can we get this movie out? Because look what this individual said. Crazy that so many crazy that same guy who's who said he supported you getting this is the same guy running this studio. The same guy who said that they were are autonomous from Warner Brothers Power. Sorry. We all knew it was performative, so Squad fans would not pounce on him prior to the Suicide Squad. This sucks. So David Ayer said, no one is autonomous in Hollywood. And this is very clear by what happened with Matt Reeves and James Gunn, and what Matt Reeves is trying to craft, and James Gunn trying to find a middle ground with him. Because I'm sure probably this stuff was shown to David Zaslav, because this is another thing. Like, what if just humor me here for a minute. What if David Ayer went to James Gunn and said, hey dude, do me a solid, can you show it to the board and see what they if they approve this film being released before you start your universe? What if they did? What if he did say that to him, and James Gunn went to David Zaslav, and David Zaslav said, hey, we don't need this movie. It's not part of your universe. We don't need this. It's proven that paying all this money for this film for a streaming service that is not even top 3 is worth our time. When you already know I'm freaking canceling movies just to get a tax write-off. What makes you think that I'm gonna give you more money to finish this film that, in my eyes and the eyes of many, fail? This is a shrewd businessman that could have very well said all of these things to James Gunn. So that's why I feel this is the most likely scenario, because look what he said. No one is autonomous in Hollywood. A large film will be presented to a green light committee and the CEO of the corporate board. There are many presentation and sign-offs. So the board has to sign off. The CEO has to sign off. The committee has to sign off. It's too many people involved who have invested interest, and they all had to be in unison in order to say yay or nay. See what I'm saying? Like if 5 of them say yay and one says no, well, not one, but if more than half say no, it's not going to happen. So we don't know if they'll win to a vote. James Gunn say, yeah, I want to see it. Let's give him a chance before them. We don't know that. And the thing is that it's true. He doesn't have absolute power. James Gunn is the CEO, but he can be voted out, and fired by the board member, by the shareholders, and by David Zaslav. I don't think it's going to happen, but he can definitely be outvoted by them, or overridden, or overruled. That's what the word I was looking for. So that's all I'm going to say about the David Ayer. It's sad. I would love to watch that film. But people want to make the same comparison to the Snyder Cut. It is a whole different situation. Okay, like all the things align so perfectly for the Snyder Cut to be released. That movie, if we would have been in today's, if there would have been no pandemic, if there would have been no streaming service, I guarantee you, we would have seen Zack Snyder Justice League. You could take that to the bank. And that's not to say that I wouldn't have wanted to watch it, because that movie is goated. That Justice League movie is incredible. Yeah, and the watch was, I love End the Watch. Let me see. The release of the director's cut has turned into a bit of a meme. They're doing it with Rebel Moon. I don't want to talk about Rebel Moon because the reason is just Rebel Moon. Like I feel like I need to see the real version before I can say something valid about the film. I don't want to say something on a film that is not the full version. That's all I'm gonna say about that. My bad for not specifying. It meant the Flash Rogues TV show in Gunn's DCU, not related to the main reason. Man, listen, why you all over the place? You are a hot mess today, buddy. You are a hot mess today. I need my stream deck so I can flip it back and forth. This is not fun hitting the clickety click. Let's see. Creature Commandos. We already talked about Creature Commandos. All right, so this is. Let's talk about just a little bit about this, and it is the state of comic book movie. I read this the other day, and I saved it because I wanted to talk about it on the first live stream. So this piece is pretty much talking about the fall of comic book movie culture, and is saying that it's inevitable. And I highlighted a couple of things, and this is something that this is what part of this piece is because I'm concerned about Superman Legacy, and I'm concerned about the DCU. Sorry. No, it's okay, Manolo. It's quite fine, buddy. Like I said, this is a interactive live stream. When I'm doing it here solo, you guys are my co-host. So this is, and the piece says, according to the gospel of the 21st century, Hollywood, the worst comic book film and box office disappointment are not supposed to appear in the same sentence when they do not just once, but over and over again. The tea leaves are telling us something ominous. Oh my god. And maybe see, this is why I need my drops. And maybe definitive. Why in 2023 did this happen? The analysis that has mostly been offered is simple. The movies companies serve a mediocre superhero product, and that's the fact. All the films that came out in 20 subjectively and objectively, because it's been like a general consensus that the general audience and critics have turned on these films, and it's because the fact is that they have been mediocre. The Quantumania was mediocre. Even though I liked the Flash and Black Adam, they were very, very how can I put this? Regular. They were mid. They were like the standard version of the superhero film. I'm fun. Try to hit all four quadrants. It's supposed to be funny. Cater to the young adult, the older adults. A story that doesn't make any sense, and then we fight a big boss at the end. And that's pretty much every freaking movie that came out on 2023. So having all those films not taking chances, not swinging for the fences, not doing something different, not being good, it has hurt the genre 100%. Let me see. So it has hurt absolutely the genre. So everybody's panicking, thinking that this universe is over, that it's done. The DCU is gonna fail before it even takes off. And I don't think that is a valid statement, because the thing is that if you have good characters if you develop these characters, you fall in love with these characters. If the director takes you on a journey with these characters, that's why the story is king, because the stories are the one that submerge you in this universe. It's escapism. You want to tune out the world while you're watching this movie. You want to connect with this universe and the characters that live in it and inhabit this universe as you are part of it. So if you're not doing that, if you're only watching it for the spectacle, then it's gonna feel hollow. It's gonna feel empty. How many times did you see a movie last year where you left the movie theater still talking about the film? I don't remember seeing a superhero film that 3 days later I was to myself talking about it, unless somebody's saying something to me on social media. Not a single one. Not a single one. And that's what needs to be done. We need to tell better stories, so that way we can have a thriving DCU or a thriving CBM universe moving forward, because we need both. We need the MCU, which is, for some reason, the MCU, holy crap, they are in shambles right now, and we need them to be in a good place, and we need to be in the DCU to be in a good place. But you cannot continue to give us the same thing over and over and over again. You have to evolve. You have to evolve this character in storytelling too, because the thing is that if you keep feeding people the same thing, this shiny thing, they're gonna get bored. It's like the iPhone. You cannot continue to give me the same features every single year, because I'm gonna call you out and say, no, this is not it. Like, you cannot resell me the iPhone 1. You know, you have to give me new enhancement, new changes, new features. And so if you're gonna give me the same movie over and over again, yes, I'm gonna switch to watch something else. And that's what's happening with these films. These films feel repetitive. They feel stagnated. Feel like the directors are not taking the time to develop the characters, to develop the story, to cohesively connect you with these characters. They're failing at this miserably, because they're just hoping for you to come to see a movie to see who else is gonna be in there. It is the worst premise. Who else is gonna be there? I don't care who else is gonna be there. I want to know if I'm gonna love this movie, if I'm gonna come back and watch it again. And that's why I think the main reason why all these films are failing. Anyway, that's my little spiel. Creature Commandos 2024. Are we getting early or late 2024? Later. And so it's fine. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm fine. Yeah, we're getting Venom, which I don't care for. But if you do, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. The only movie that I'm looking forward this year, the CBM Spear. I don't know if it's a CBM movie, but the Joker sequel, which I was not even excited for, because I was like, man, can we had this movie a one-off and live on its own and let it bask on its glory for all eternity? But you know, money talks. The movie made $1 billion. We knew it was gonna happen. So I want a whole year off from CBM, from the DCU. I want a year off. It's gonna be a year and a half before we see Superman Legacy, and I think that's to me that's perfect. That's just gonna be perfect. So that way, when we start a universe, it's completely new. It feels like it's starting fresh. It feels like it's a new direction. It's not gonna feel like it's connected to anything that preceded it. So I think having some time off is also gonna help viewers with the whole CBM quote unquote fatigue. And Creature Commandos is gonna end. It's gonna start at the end of the year. And I already said at the beginning, hey, you know, I just want to know how deep, how far out they're gonna go with that series as far as the universe, so that way we could get a little sense of what that universe is gonna look like. This DCU. Oh my goodness. How long has it been going on? I'm getting text messages. Sorry. No. Okay, it's my son. It's fine. Okay. All right. So this is something that I found it fascinating. This is something that was when they talk about the authority. Mission Impossible 7. I loved it. I don't know, it's okay. Uh, Come on, Superman Legacy, dude. Superman Legacy. Actually, I'm the Authority. Talking about the Authority, I want to see how crazy they get with Authority. Honestly, like if you read the comics, they are super bombastic, over the top action pieces that they have a spaceship that only the engineer can engineer it, or I think it's only the engineer that can fly it. But it's like autonomous. It's a weird squad. But anyway, so if the Authority, somebody asked him on Threads, if the Authority are being cast, does that mean that we have a director or writer for the movie? And he responded, the Authority aren't being cast, even though we had the engineer already in Superman Legacy, but we had a writer for a long time. That's James Gunn. When I saw that, I was like, and the way that he spoke during the interview on that little announcement, the Authority is one thing that I'm passionate about, that I love, blah blah blah. I like this motherfucker is writing that movie as we speak, or probably already wrote it years ago, and he has a treatment and he's trying to shop it around. But yeah, so we had a writer for a long time. That's Tim. Trust me, that's him. And I think Matthew Vaughn is gonna direct that film. You can tell that he's like, he was even more excited talking about the Authority than he was about Superman. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh, talking about Superman, I know John Williams. That's one of the things that I had lined up, but I didn't have it here on the list. John Williams. I don't think John Williams is gonna score the film, but if he does, I want him to create something new. I want him to go in a different direction. He can use, like, you can use some tones or an amalgamation of that original classic theme, and it will be okay because you are the creator of that theme song. But I would prefer something brand new, something fresh. Even though there are some characters that you hear, that you watch movies and it's the same theme and it's synonymous with that character. So why cannot, just to be fair, why cannot Superman also be synonymous with that theme song? And plus, I think he scored the Indiana Jones movie. He said that he retired, but he can come out of retirement in a minute. I think that film bombed so bad that he's like, I don't think I want to leave on a low note. I think I want to leave on a high note. And I think I don't know if he's gonna come back for this or he's gonna come back for a Star Wars film, so that way he can leave on a high note. But yeah, the Authority, I think, James Gunn is definitely writing that film. Now you cannot tell me otherwise. Yeah, man. Yeah, Matthew Vaughn. He's involved. He's gonna be in this. He's gonna be directing the Authority. Trust me. Trust me. I don't know anything. Don't take my word for it. The Authority is pretty much the edgiest team you could ever. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a wild team. Tempo Nando movies. Tempo Nando movies video about the Authority are good in my opinion. Tempo Nando movies videos. That's the. Hold on 1 second. Cause I'm always looking for like positive. Is he a douchebag? Let me see. Nando videos. Subscribe. Okay. Subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna check some stuff out. All right. So John Williams decided to the no way Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. I don't know. Indiana Jones wasn't. I don't know why that movie was made. Yeah, The Kingsman was really good. The Kingsman was really good. All right, so let's go over some of you guys who argue about this. I don't know why this infatuation with this look like. Even though I like this one, Actually, this is my favorite. That's why everything that I'm doing with the Fleischer S with a dark in the back, because I prefer. I think like that will ground him a little bit. I don't know if the yellow. I don't know. I want to see what it looks like in reality. As far as the bikini, because this look like on these, I don't know. I don't like this design, but I don't mind the trunks. I think they have to like a different version of these trunks will work. I don't know. Let me see. El traje, no, me gusta number 5. I guess so. This is the one that I like the most. It's between these two. Even though I like this one, black belt. Yeah, the Malax Fleischer suits is trunk. With the trunks is my topic. Yeah, I like that one. I'll definitely go with that one. Classic no trunks, but thicker belt. Second one is perfect. Which one is the second one? Oh, that's a classic. Classic no trunk. The second one, third. The fire, pretty cool. This is going to evolve with each movie. Facts, yes, that's exactly. I think it's gonna have the trunks, and then it's gonna evolve. Then they're gonna remove the trunks on future films. Looks classic. So many scenes. Like I like the bright classic, or maybe the 4th red belt. That's good. Wait and see. This looks yes. Hey, that's my buddy. It's always in the comments. Like that kid. Beginning of the movie should be third, but maybe. Let me see. Third one. Yeah, that's a Fleischer one with the trunks. I like it. Oh boy, original for me. That's fine. Second one for me. Tom Welling. Tom Welling didn't hate Tom Welling. He didn't put on the suit in the series. Still heard over that. Fleischer, no trunks. The last one. Yeah, I like that one too. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Oh, this is something that I wanted to put this at the beginning because we don't know who's gonna play Jor-El. I don't know. What do you guys think about Brandon Routh playing Jor-El? I like the idea of playing. I like the idea of Brandon Routh playing Jor-El. I think he would. He looks like Superman, of course. He's at the ripe age to be a father, so I think he will be a great cast. So, see, I know, I'm a genius. I know, Selena, I'm a freaking genius. Question: do you think the costume design decision will take into account the copyright? What copyright? What are you talking about? I don't know that was copywritten, but from supposed to. No, it was already debunked that the actor who played Eagle, now is escaping me his name. No, he's not gonna play. He's too old. Unless they de-age him, but I don't think that's gonna. Like, to me, it will be brilliant. Like if they do Brandon it will go along the line with the whole theme of legacy. So having like a previous Superman playing Jor-El, like a younger Jor-El, to me is genius. I always like Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh is like, when I remember seeing the suit in Brandon Routh in that movie broke me as far as Superman films, because I remember going to the movie theaters and it's the only superhero movie that I have walked out of the movie theaters. That Superman, oh my God, Superman Return. It broke me, and it broke my heart because I really was rooting for him. I was really so I was happy to see him in CW doing his thing again. Yeah, he's going gray a bit. Yeah, that's perfect. Like they could gray his hair a little bit. That's it. Yeah, Kurt Russell. Oh my God, thank you, my producer came through. Yeah, Kurt Russell. Yeah, he's not gonna play Jor-El, but I think Brandon Routh. To me, he will be perfect. He will absolutely kill it. I mean, Jor-El is meant to be older, anyways. Yeah, but the thing is that he's already like in his 70s. So they will put a 70-year-old man who just had a baby, sending him to Earth. See, that's what I'm saying. weird. I'm gonna do the thing that what's the name of that girl? No, weird. Old man having kids. I know. No, I'm not trying to age discriminate. It's just like it makes sense to have somebody like in their 40s, mid 40s, to be the person that just had a child, and he's of course he's a brilliant. You know what's? I think that I saw something about smart people take their time to have kids and have kids later in life. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I had my kid when my youngest when I was 19 and my oldest when I was 45. So maybe I'm in the middle. But what I'm trying to say is that it will make sense to have somebody like in the early 40s, mid 40s, play Jor-El, because that will make sense. He just married and have kids, and now he's having kids. Okay, so yeah, I like the idea of him playing Jor-El, Uncle Ben's Rice. Good pick. I like how he's and the animated series like was the spitting image of his father. I believe it will be cool to see this. Yeah, because he does look. I mean, they look like Superman. He looks like more like Christopher than anybody else. Then imagine him becoming the daddy for the new Superman. Yeah, that will be interesting. Gray hair, yeah, the same thing. Yeah, same thing. My producer said, "Me gustaría mucho." He would like that. Round and round. Cannot translate that. Should still be playing Superman if one and brother had their act together. What? Stop it. Very interesting. Yes. So it's a general. Yeah. So everybody kind of agree that he will be a good pick to play Jor-El in the DCU. Let me see. Oh, this is just a little thing that I did. What's the name of this guy from the Amazon series? But I don't think he will be a good Batman. I don't think. Yes, it's a must. It's a must. Anyway, so yeah, Jack Ryan. Sorry, yes. No, is it Jack Ryan? No. Jack Ryan is no. Jack Ryan is it's not Jack Ryan. It's let me find this stupid series. Reacher, there you go. Thank you, Manolo. Reacher, yes. Thank you. Let me see. Ooh. Yeah. So Alan Richardson. A lot of people casting him as Batman. He got a physique. I don't see him as Bruce. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? A lot of people fan casting him, but I think I don't know. He has a physique. I wouldn't be mad if he get ends up playing the character. But anyway, so yeah, let me see. Oh, this is the last thing I'm gonna talk about today. John Cena kind of teasing Peacemaker season 2. I don't know if he's teasing season 2, but he posted this on his social media. Maybe something's happening. Maybe something is starting to cook. Maybe James Gunn is starting to cook on the John Cena Peacemaker universe. And I love that series. I watched it twice. Not too many series I watched twice. The last 2 series I watched twice was probably House and the Black Manor. What's the name? House of Haunted. One of those Netflix series. And the first season of Stranger Things. But this series I watched it twice because it was funny. It had me in tears. It was really good. But anyway, let me see. Let me go back here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I don't have a problem with this being in this universe. I don't know why people love. Yeah, facts, man. Let's have It's about time. Even though I agree with the directors that you need to see their eyes so they can emote. because you know, you do a lot of acting through your eyes. I think it was Zack Snyder who said that, and so it will be difficult to kind of pull the white eyes. Even though, hey, listen, it works for Deadpool, so I don't know. Yeah, Stranger Things season 4. When is that happening? I don't know. It's taking forever. Also, Ben should be new Jimmy Olsen. Also, Ben should be the new Jimmy Olsen since he's a social media content creator, like in my Adventures of Superman. I should be the new Jimmy Olsen, or which Ben you're talking about? I was talking about Ben Affleck or Ben Me. I will kill it as Jimmy Olsen, by the way. Like, if you need a black Jimmy Olsen, you can hit me up. I will kill it. Nah, but I like the kid that they hired for Jimmy Olsen. Anyway, guys, so let me see the results for, yes, damn, 80% Justice League backgrounds. I guess Justice League background is gonna stay. Let me see what you say on the comment section. Do you prefer? Let me do it one more time. Nah, I already did it. So I think that should suffice. So let me see. I think that covered everything. Yeah, that's all. I want to make sure that because let me make sure that I got. Okay. Sometimes I get messages. Hold on one second. Let me check my inbox real quick. Make sure that my inbox is not open. No. Okay, good. All right. So, me, yes, I will kill it. Yeah, yo, guys, hit that like, thumbs up button. Leave me a comment in the comment section before you leave the live stream. Leave me a comment in the comment section which one you will prefer. Number 1, number 2. Remember, this is a DCU centric channel. We talk about DCU stuff, everything that happens throughout the week. We're gonna find out. Make sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section. Share this with everybody, with your cousins, your mama, your friends, your neighbors, and your co-workers, so that way we can grow this community. Yes, I know it's a little bit quiet tonight because I haven't been here for quite some time, but I promise you that I'll be consistent every Thursday at 9 o'clock, so make sure to catch me next week. I might be a little bit early because I had to do it a little bit earlier because Will is 6 hours ahead, so I have to be mindful of the time. He's in Europe, so they're 6 hours ahead of us. So if I start 8, it's still like a little bit late for him, but he said it's fine. But listen, guys, leave me a comment in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe, share this content. If you want to continue to be filled with positivity and talk about DCU content and all this stuff that's going on in DCU, this is the channel for you. I'm going to continue to make quick videos, quick clips, essays, and shorts. So make sure to come along for the ride. And catch me on the community page. I'm always there commenting and chopping it up with everybody. So guys, thank you for hanging out with me this entire time. Till next time, peace. Oh, let me say no. Let me do it right. Let me say goodnight to Manolo, Temple, Ryan, Selena. You guys stayed through the entire live stream, so love ya. Thank you for sticking around this entire time. And everybody else who's not commenting on the live. Thank you for watching. Till next time, guys. Peace.